Good morning, people. Just got to my father-in-law's house. Today, gonna weld the diff on his Mustang. We might go over a little bit, but yeah, he's already up under it, getting ready to drain the oil, and then it's all right. But yeah, he's already got his gutted. There's all the interior right there, and some on the other side. Already got his gutted. His car was recently drifted before he bought it, so kind of everything was roughly somewhat done to it. 4.6, 5-speed. Not sure of what. Yeah, he's got the 410 gears. We're just gonna weld those up. He's already went through and did the rear control arms like what I ordered. So we got that. What else, Bert?
Got lowering springs on it.
Yeah, it's lowered.
Don't know what side.
We did.
Don't even know what side.
Yeah, we did put mufflers on it. It was straight pipe. We got I had an extra one, so he only had to buy one of the Flow FX Masters. Once we get this done, we might crank it up and get a sound test on it. But yeah, it sounds a hell of a lot better than what it did. Yeah, but as of right now, we drove it the other day. Well, I drove it the other day, and he was like, kick it out. So I dumped the clutch, you know, and nothing. All it did was just pull pegs. So I'm gonna get that situation fixed today. Don't know if we'll have time to do a test drive on it. Maybe, but there's no other seat. We'll have to put that other seat back in. But as for right now, that's the goal. Get it welded. I will record, you know, show y'all how to weld. Simple. Got to get the oil out of it. Then if you have a little handheld propane torch, you can do it that way. Degreaser, anything, but you're still going to need a torch. What I normally do is just, we fire the torch up. He went and bought a rosebud yesterday for a big propane tank, throw out a lot of heat. So we're gonna basically torch the gears, get them hot, burn the oil off. You want to do a preheat on these gears. They're already hardened, so they're gonna pull in the heat whenever you're welding. So if you already got them hot, it'll just help them weld better. So I'm gonna get everything into the garage. He's gonna get the oil drained, and we'll be back. All right, so we got the rear end out. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna preheat it, get all the oil out of it. We're gonna weld here, 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 and here. But we're gonna tack it here, tack it there. We're gonna rotate it and then do the opposite of what we do on this side. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started with the preheat, and then we will weld it. Alright, so we got the diff welded. You weld right here, right there, rotate it, weld here, and weld there. Once you get that done, it's not going to move. So then you can just start welding them out. And you also want to bust up most of the slag, whatever sticks, try to get it out of the way. And then you're going to want to spray it down with degreaser or brake cleaner, part cleaner. Make sure you get all the stuff out of the gears. And then you could also pressure wash it too, you know, help blow that stuff out. Just make sure it has a way to drain. And that's basically it on the welding part. While we have the rear end out, we're also he's got the the bushings for the top of the rear end. He's also got these spherical bushings we're going to put in, but in order to put them in, I have to get the old ones out. So what we're going to do with that, we're going to fire the torch back up and heat right here, and then get a hammer, and they should come out, unless you got a puller, but we don't have a puller right here. So just we're going to heat up this joint right here, not a whole lot, just enough to get this to take some heat so it'll expand a little bit, and then knock those sleeves out. Alright, so that right there, they slide in a lot better while that thing's still hot. I mean, let it cool down just a little bit, and they will slide in. Then we'll tighten them up once it cools down just a little bit. But being that they're sitting in there, it'll be fine. As soon as it cools, that's going to shrink, and they'll be tightened in a little bit better, so there won't be no slop in them. But that's all I got for right now. He's also pulling the fuel tank out so he can get a new sending unit, new fuel filter, and then he'll have that back in. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here, and we'll see y'all